this is Words of Sorrow with a new video on the Brute Chieftain versus the Arbiter and determining who is the better leader overall. The Prophet of Regret will be exempt from this, as I've already done a video on him, and he would easily come in last place. So first we'll go over each of the leaders' upgrade paths. The Arbiter's first upgrade is Fiendish Return, which reflects taken damage and increases the Arbiter's melee damage. The next upgrade, Vicious Blades, does the same thing once again, but the third and final upgrade, Ghastly Vision, is what makes the Arbiter special. It once again boosts the aforementioned stats, but it also makes the Arbiter permanently invisible. The Chieftain's upgrade path is very good as well, unlike a certain prophet that will remain anonymous. Anyway. His first upgrade is Inheritance, which adds a stun ability to his gravity hammer. Whenever the chieftain hits a unit, it is stunned and unable to move or shoot. This is particularly good against vehicles, however tanks can still escape by microing away whenever an Inheritance chieftain is in range of stunning. The Brute Chieftain's second upgrade, Birthright, takes care of this. It gives the Brute Chieftain the ability to pull units to him from a distance. If a tank tried to run away from a chieftain with Birthright, it'll just get pulled back and stunned. The Brute Chieftain's final upgrade is Destiny. It adds an area of effect stun to the Brute Chieftain's hammer, meaning that if you stun a unit that is standing directly next to 2 or more units, all 3 of them will get stunned. This is mainly a way to combat infantry, but it works nicely against vehicles as well. As a unit, the Arbiter does more damage and is faster, but the Chieftain's upgrade path lets him deal with vehicles much better. In 1v1, tanks are much more common because 1v1 maps are small. This minimizes tanks' biggest weakness, how slow they are. This works in the Brute Chieftain's favor as well, as he is slower than the Arbiter, but it doesn't seem to matter because of how small the maps are. This makes him better than the Arbiter in 1v1. However, in 2v2 and 3v3, where warthogs and large maps reign supreme, the Arbiter bests the Chieftain. In most situations, that is. With that out of the way, leader powers are next. Rage, the Arbiter's special ability, does more damage than the Vortex, which is the Chieftain's special ability, but it's too expensive to be cost efficient. For this reason, I favor the Vortex. However, Rage is still very good. In 1v1, the Arbiter falters because he runs out of money to rage, but in team games, your allies can feed you money, sustaining your rage.
Use your aggressive feelings, boy. Let the hate flow through you.
Also, Rage is very good against warthogs, which are often used in team games as the maps are normally larger than 1v1 maps, and it's no secret that warthogs are very good for crossing large maps with a minimal amount of time. In the department of leader powers, the pattern of the Brute Chieftain being better in 1v1 and the Arbiter being better in team games continues. Now, on to special units. The Chieftain's special unit, the Brute Squad, is less expensive than Suicide Grunts, and they last longer, as their primary usage does not include exploding. However, Suicide Grunts are better at getting things done quickly, as they explode, doing a lot of damage at once, while Brutes stand there shooting. This means that Suicide Grunts lend themselves better in 2v2 and 3v3, as you need to go in and get out quickly, as the person you're attacking most likely has an allied force nearby. However, in 1v1, Brutes are better because they last longer and can ultimately do more damage given time. I think you can see the conclusion I'm getting to. Overall, I've found that the Arbiter is better in 2v2 and 3v3, but the Brute Chieftain is better in 1v1. In 2s and 3s, the Arbiter is favored because of his speed, fast-acting Suicide Grunts, and anti-Warthog Rage. In 1s, the Brute Chieftain is favored for his Brute's ability to capture and defend hooks, his cheap Vortex, and anti-tank stun upgrade. This doesn't mean that the Arbiter can't be used in 1s, or the Chieftain can't be used in 2s and 3s. Both of them are still miles better than the other option. But you might find yourself working at a bit of a disadvantage. Both are good leaders, but determining who is better is nigh impossible, due to them both being very good at different things. I declare the Brute Chieftain and the Arbiter equals. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.